Welcome back to No Man's Land for episode 31 with me, Farm Sim Snowy. Welcome back everybody to the farm. I did a bit of tidying up since the last episode, washed all of the machines that we had out and used, and I've put some things away. Silage is still obviously fermenting. Hopefully that should be ready tomorrow morning maybe, but that's going to be quite a long process of taking that backwards and forwards to the BGA. But there's a couple of things that I'd like to do around the farm before we go to sleep. So these two fields here were obviously harvested a little while ago. They both need ploughing, and I believe field 25 needs liming. Whether we get the liming done today, I'm not sure. So I'd definitely like to try and get those two ploughed, and then the grass field I'd like to get the second stage of fertilising done on that. Obviously we've got our huge new field that's all been limed, and because it was grass underneath, we've ploughed that in. We've got our first stage of fertiliser already, so probably tomorrow that will get something put in there. And I'm kind of thinking soybeans. I know we've done them a fair bit, they're always a good earner though. Sunflower seeds are ready to harvest, but we've got two silly little spots there that aren't quite ready. They're behind a growth stage, which I think was to do with that worker that messed up the grass field. So we'll probably leave that until tomorrow as well. So with the ploughing situation, we're going to get rid of our subsoiler, although it's been very handy and a good piece of equipment to us. We're going to upgrade, and we're going to get something twice as big. So what we'll do is we'll whiz down to the shop and get rid of that, then purchase our new bit of equipment, and we'll come up. Hopefully that's going to cut out plenty of the work, and the time for us should half it. And obviously this wasn't very expensive anyway, so we're not going to get a lot back for it. And then eventually we're going to sell off the digestate spreader, because I'm going to give up on the idea of digestate. I know it's a free product, but we're producing so much of it where we're just doing lots and lots of silage. We're getting too much that we can handle. So we'll sort of next couple of episodes look into doing something with that, with the digestate. Probably put in like a slurry yard or something, I don't know, over by the BGA. Anyway, we'll get down to the shop and we'll get this sold. Right, we'll drop this off in here. I think it cost us about £6 or something like that, was it? Oh no, it couldn't have been £6, it must be more than that. So it doesn't need repairing, because that was one of the things I repaired earlier. I'll sell that for just over 6,000. Pretty good. We'll go over here and we'll ask for, in ploughs, this bad boy here. So it's going to cost us 55, well, base price is 55 grand, but it's 12 metre wide. And it's slightly faster as well than our subsoiler, and it will allow us to create fields as well with it. So we've got a few configurations we can do. So we've got the option to have an attacher so we can tow something behind. So I'm guessing we could probably maybe seed as well as plough. I've not tried it, I'm not going to. That looks a bit scary, but looks quite cool. But I might just go for the standard option just to start with. So we're going to buy that for 55. And the other good thing, I didn't even mention that, it's only 200 horsepower required. So our New Holland should handle that no trouble. So I will shoot off back up to the farm, and I'll see you up there and we'll get this bad boy in action. Right, so let's get this going on this field. Let's get over a little bit. Straight down. Off we go. Excellent, that gives us the ploughed look. And it should also, yeah, that's working. Beautiful. What I'm going to do, this won't take long, I'm going to get a worker going on this. And while he's doing that, I love the dust flying off of there, it looks very realistic. We'll jump in the fence and we'll get our fertiliser spreader, and we'll go over to the grass field and give that a good coating. And the other thing we would need to do before we go to sleep tonight is clean the animals up, and I'll have to get some eggs off into this trailer, because otherwise we'll end up with the dreaded warning, no more room or whatever it is for eggs. So fertiliser spreader in here. Not quite sure how much we've got left in here. %. Have we got any left in our silo? 246 litres. Well, I might as well grab that. He's going to have that finished in no time. But I'll have to double check it though, because I'm a bit fearful of the old helpers now after that incident. Why is that not? There we go. It's hardly worth it, was it? Right, let's get over to the grass field. Yeah, you can see the sunflowers are ready to go. Yeah, look at all the eggs there, look. Definitely have to offload them. But then, just round here, look, you got those two silly little bits there, so we'll have to, I've no idea what happened there. Right, I just need to check we're on 45, no we're not, we're on 24, let's get the full maximum width, like so, and then off we go. Brilliant. Definitely not going to get a worker to do this, because they would not cope with this shape field. Should have this done in no time though. It's pretty good spread width. But I shall crack on with this. No doubt I'll have to go over and start the worker on the other field whilst I'm halfway through this, I expect. Right, I've actually trusted a worker to do the fertilising in the grass field, because this guy had finished here, so I'm probably going to have to do a headland maybe, because where it's 12 meters it should be a little bit easier for them to navigate. But we'll get a headland done of this, because this is such an awkward shaped field as well. I was thinking of maybe turning this in back into sort of like a squarer field, so where the trees are there to the left, coming straight off of that edge, and moving our bunker silo in between the fields and the other fields that this should just been ploughed. So there's all sort of ideas for different plans for the farm running through my head at the minute, but I'm not sure whether to just leave it and crack on with it. It's just little bits like this, you know, this little curve here, we could maybe square it up a bit better, but then I guess it is quite unique, the shape, because obviously in the early days we just wanted to try and get as much field as we could out of the plot that we owned. Let's get some lights going so I can see the edge. Quite impressed with this so far, this plough. Like I say, it will allow us to create fields, as you can see there on the menu, but we don't want to be doing that yet. So yeah, I'll just show you this bit. What we're coming up to now is the bit that I'm on about, maybe straightening up. Because the plan I had in my head was, let's just come straight down there, is to bring this straight down this line, which would probably mean either losing slight little bit of the width in the field from this area, and then completely losing the bit to our right here, so it squares it up. And then roughly where we are sort of now, in this gap between the field and this straight bit of field, we're going to put our bunker silo in, because I missed a tiny little bit there. That's going to bug me if I don't get that, because the area over there with the chickens, as I've said before about moving the chickens to the other side where all our animals are, I was going to flatten that rock out. I was going to get rid of those trees and maybe turn that into a small field, but I don't know. Just all ideas. Right, what I'll do is I'll tell you what, we'll start back up on one of the square bits for them. They're probably going to miss this curved bit, but that's fine. I can tidy that up later, because I'd rather go and see what's happening with the fertilising. Right, let's get them going. He's put his lights on already. Yeah, look, he's missed a couple of patches there and there, so I'll go and rescue them and sort that out, and I'll see you shortly when most of this is all sort of done. Well, that's a grass field all fertilised. We'll leave them to carry on ploughing that field. We're starting to lose a bit of light now. And then if we get the front loader, and we'll grab the egg trailer while we're at it, we'll go and clean up the pigs and the chickens, and then we'll get that field finished off if they're not already finished, and that will probably be it for today, meaning in game today, not the episode, because you've probably only seen about 10 minutes worth. So if we shoot over to the pigs first, I think, because that's furthest away. I think everyone's alright for feed, and once we get the sunflowers harvested, that's going to get all tipped in, or until the bar fills up, for the pigs, and I think we'll just buy enough pig food to top the rest of it up, and that should be them good to go for quite a while then. The sheep are producing their wool still. We've got a steady little amount there. We'll let that build up a bit more, I think. Seeing as the spinnery's only over there, let's zoom in a bit far out there. Straight back in there, like so. Lovely. And then we'll shoot back over to the chickens. How's our guy getting on? Not doing too bad a job by the look of it. It's going to become harder for me to look though as it's getting darker. Oh God, that's what I mean about working in the dark. We nearly drove into our sunflowers then, and I have got crop destruction on. Alright, if we attack these from this angle. Yeah, so this rock we can flatten, we know that. And I was going to get rid of the chicken pen, but that would mean getting rid of the chickens and starting again, because there's no way to transport them at the minute, which is a bit rubbish. Well, I kind of feel that we wouldn't lose any money on them even if we did sell them off, because the amount of eggs they've given us since we started has been unbelievable. So we should have a full trailer load here, I should imagine. I'm not sure what the prices are like yet, but that could all change by the morning. Yeah, the vehicle shop grains is going down already, so we've got that. We'll park this up somewhere. Helper I has completed their task. I'm sure they haven't, but we will just pretend that they have for a minute. We'll park this in here just to simulate that the boxes don't get wet. Once again, that is terrible reversing. I think we'll keep the front loader bucket attached, because we'll probably need that again in the morning to clean the animals up. So that's that one. I'll shut that door. Leave that one open because, blimey, it's very dark, isn't it? Just about make out the tractor there. So yeah, look, there's all that left. Let's have a look. There's loads left. Not completed your task. We'll get this finished, and then it'd be almost bedtime. Lovely sunset again, look at that, beautiful. We have got a very nice setting here. Right, so it'll be a tiny strip left and just this awkward bit. Look, I knew they wouldn't get that anyway because I started them off in a straight line. So I know this episode probably a little bit of a gap between this one and the last one, but it's been a bit of a busy week. There's been quite a few maps that have dropped this week, so I've had to do map tours on them, and then the whole Spectacle Island thing. I did something a little bit different video for finding all the gold bars, all the locations of 25 gold bars. So if you haven't checked that out and you haven't found all 25, I know there is a few videos out there revealing it all, but go and check my video out. I appreciate it very much. Get introduced to a new character. It's a video that's not been done by Farm Sim Snowy, it's done by someone else. Ooh, it's a tiny little patch there. See, look, we're not ever going to be able to find that, are we? Little things like that bug me though, the old OCD kicks in. Right, let's go and find a home for this. Will it fit in that new shed, or is it too tall? I'm thinking that's going to be that's way too tall, isn't it? Right. Is it too tall for this? Probably too wide for this. We bought, I'll tell you what, we're being silly here, and I've got a huge great shed behind this one. You just have to live outside, but it is undercover. Look at this, loads of room. We'll just drop it there for now and put the tractor away. We'll jump in the pickup and we'll go home. Oh, left the workshop doors open. Right, let's drive on up to the farmhouse. We've not had to do this journey for a while, have we? Where's the track? There it is. It's so dark I can't even see our road. That'll do. Right, I'm going to have some dinner and then I'm going to get my head down because we've got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow. So I shall see you guys in the morning. Right, up bright and breezy. As you can see, we've got the dreaded no more space for the eggs at the chickens, so we need to go and sell these and come back for another load, which is a bit annoying because obviously we missed out probably on a fair few boxes of eggs there. No idea what the prices are like. Oh, they're going up at the bakery. That's good, but then that's also a bit of a shame because we could have sold them at a better price. Unless we go and buy another trailer. And hold, oh no, let's not be greedy. We've got $500,000 in the bank. Stop being greedy. Let's go and sell these at the bakery. Looks like it's going to be a lovely day here in no man's land up on our farm. A little bit misty there in the morning. Does look very nice though. Right, we'll get this load sold. There we go. Should make a tidy profit on that. 62,000 just on eggs. Right, I'll go and sell another load and clear the chicken pen, and I'll also quickly clean up their feed and the pigs as well, and that's that job done for the morning. And I shall see you shortly, so then we can move on to other tasks. Right, so that's the eggs sold off. I only sold one more trailer load, so there's some over there because I thought if we keep our eye on the prices for the eggs, see what they top out at, we'll sell them as well. Whatever's left sort of there, because they're still going up. And we made, just on those two trailer loads, there we go, harvest income, bottom right, €125,000. So brilliant. What we're going to do now is we're going to go down to the shop and we're going to just lease, I think, a huge planter for our new field that's taken up 2 plots, and we're going to get some soybeans put in there. I'll just get on cruise control because I'll show you what one I've found and I'm looking at. Let's hope we don't crash. So it is in planters and it is a beast. It's this one here, 27 meters wide. Doesn't fertilise, just seeds. It only do a few crops, but it does do soybeans. I thought it was heading towards a tree then. Where are we? Back there. Yes, it will do soybeans, so that's good. I've not tried it yet though, so we're just going to lease it. It's not a bad price compared to some of the others. So we'll lease that. My only slight concern is we'll have a look again in a minute, but I think the horsepower required is either 5 or 10 more than what this tractor is. Normally, if it's just the odd bit here and there, I think you can get away with it on some things, and it's not too sort of hilly there. Over there's a little bit of a mound in the middle where the trees once lived, but it's not too bad. So where is it? There it is. Yes, 315. If we go in here, our tractor's 310, so it's 5. I think we'll be alright. Like I say, we'll just lease it if it doesn't work out. And we can see directly from it as well, which is good. But like I say, it'll only do seeds, it won't fertilise. So we will... Oh my goodness, what's all this? I'm not worried about ridge markers, never really use them. That's got to be at the back here, isn't it? Oh no, it's changing in the middle there. Key to disk configurations. No, we just keep it like that. Attaches, we're not worried about that. Wheel set up. I'm not too worried about that. No, we'll just keep it standard. We'll just go for that. Because like I say, if it doesn't work out, look at the size of it. I mean, if we end up buying this, that's definitely going to have to go in the outdoor shed. That's huge. It's just a little bit disappointing that it only does a select few crops. But to be fair, it does do, you know, 3 of the crops that we've already grown, and we're growing fairly regularly on here. So we've got our other seeder that will do everything for us, which is quite good. So we'll get back up the farm, I'll get this loaded up, and I'll probably see you over at our huge field ready to get this in use. Right, here we are. Let's get this changed over to soybeans. There we go. And we'll unfold this. I'll get sort of in position a bit better. I have no idea how wide it's going to open up to. It's like a work of art. Look at it. Takes quite a while, doesn't it? What I'll probably do is get a worker going on here, because they should be able to cope. If we start in this corner where the hill is, then they shouldn't, well, they might get a little bit stuck in a bit, but we'll soon find out. Right, I think we're fully extended out. Christ, this is huge, isn't it? Right, turn her on, drop her down. God, that's noisy as well, isn't it? Can you hear it? Let's get the worker going on that though. Let's get out of their way. Beautiful. What I thought I'd do, actually, thinking of it, get a worker going on the sunflower seeds, harvesting them, and then we're kind of making use of the workers, and it's going to speed up our process. And then once they're going on that top field, I'll go and do the liming, and I'll sort of bring you back in as and when as things are happening. Chickens are already making a mess. They produced, I think, one more crate already since we emptied them this morning though. I'm sure there was 4 crates there. Right, we'll get this chap going on here. So We'll run all through here, and then I'll start doing the line. Just finishing off the last little bit of line. A couple of things happened. I had to get that trailer and take a full grain, I always say that, full tank of grain from this guy, and the what am I looking for, the worker over there who's planting the soybeans run out of seed, so I had to fill that up. So it's all been happening. So grab this trailer. Oh, that looks like they finished seeding. That's, yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll go and check that out in a second. What I might do is keep hold of that planter just for a bit and maybe put soybeans in these two fields, this one. In fact, we could put soybeans in every single field. Actually, this one here I might put wheat in, so we've got some ready for the chickens. Ooh, slow down. I'll leave that there. I'll put the lime away. Yeah, providing none of these fields need lime. No, it looks alright. So I'll put this away and then I'll go and grab the planter, huge planter. Yeah, and I think we're going on a bit of a soybean mission. Should make some tidy money off of that. Right, that doesn't live there, does it? Come on, you can do better than that. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I put the wheels on the Fent here back to normal, just for now. Right, I will go and grab the New Holland with the planter on, and I'll see you back over this side. Right, so I filled our tank back up with soybeans. We'll get some going in this field, I think. It sounds like an aeroplane, doesn't it, taking off? I don't know if you can hear it as well as I can. We get another worker going on there. This one's nearly done. So I'll unload that. Where's the Fent over there? That trailer's a little bit too big for the Fent, but it's the only tractor we've got available. Once we've made all that money from there, we might invest in another tractor though. In fact, I haven't even checked the silage. So that's 100% completed. Obviously that won't be this episode, but that will get sold off and we're going to sell it all in one go and see how much we can make from it. But for now we will, in fact I might as well leave this here and I run and get that, seeing as they've finished, get them going on the next field. Right, well, might as well unload it I suppose into the trailer. Start the field with a fresh empty tank. Look at how wide that planter is though, look. It's gonna, that's madness. I'm not sure how the worker's going to get on with the field in front of the sunflowers, because this is the first time we've asked them to do a harvest in that field. But it's all happening this episode. Probably for our next episode we'll have nothing to do. There's always plenty to do. Right, let's get them going on there, like so. Just out of interest, how much did the pigs take for the other two? I think it's going to be about 45,000 litres, I expect. So we'll tip all the sunflowers in, that'll fill that bar up. And then if we top up the corn and the sugar beet, because I think we've got some left. Only a little bit, that's probably not enough corn. Sugar beet should be okay. And then hopefully when we tip in the pig food, it will just... what's he doing? I don't know, I don't want to know. Do I want to know? I might take over here actually. She, should I say. We'll finish off. We'll take this over from here, I think. Ooh, nearly hit the rock then. Just missed the fence. Oh, 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 oh. Right, well I'll carry on with this field and the field to our left with the lime on. I'll get soybeans growing in there as well. And then when I need to... oh, missing some bits, aren't I? Might moan about the workers, but they seem to go on a straight line better than me. Yeah, when I need to empty the tank of sunflowers, I'll break away and do that. So I'll see you shortly. So that is that field done, and soybeans. I can't believe how quick it is using this huge thing. And I think our workers almost got a full tank again. There you go, perfect timing. So let's get through here without causing any damage. This takes so long to fold up. Watch Mr. Strawman. Oh look, there's a couple of strands there already. Right, let's go and get the fence. Loads of eggs coming along. So we've got 21,450 litres already. By the time we finish this field, we're going to be near around 40,000, I would have thought. And missed a strip down there as well. That's probably because they go in a straight line and that field might have kicked over a little bit. So that's this field all done and dusted. didn't quite make 40,000 litres, we've got 36, but we'll tip this straight in the old piggies and see where it takes us. Not as much as I'd hoped, really, but it's still probably gonna mean less pig food if we do top them up. Let's have a quick look as we're going. Yes, finish there at 37. That's right, we'll top them up with the other few bits later. I'll probably do that after this episode ends, because time's dragging on a little bit. And I will probably as well put soybeans in this field here, seeing as we're ready to go. And then when you come and see me next episode, all these fields will have soybeans in. We'll unlease that, or off hire it, whatever you want to call it, and then we'll get some wheat planted in this field next episode. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there. We've done quite a lot. The harvester's taken a bit of a hammering this episode, so I'll clean all that up as well and do any maintenance if it needs it. Make sure it doesn't run out of fuel like we did last time, or I did, not blaming you guys. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.